is breakfast. We're going to the Trafalgar Cafe, so come along. It's closed. Closed Monday. Turns out they are actually closed on Monday and Tuesday. Online it said they were open on Monday, so we won't be going here, but if you are in Greenwich, I recommend it. If you want the classic English breakfast, you can get it here. Not my personal style though. Got the English breakfast tea, some cream and sugar. Good soup. Good soup. So we got the pancakes here. They look delicious. And then we got the protein bowl, which also looks good. So we had a good breakfast and now we walked over to the Queen's house. You can see there's currently ice skating happening, and it's also just like such a beautiful day today. Come along with me and then I'll explain more after. Okay, so we just got done walking through the Queen's house. So a little history about the Queen's house. It was actually an apology gift to Queen Anne from King James. It was an apology gift because he swore in front of her, so he built her this house, which doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. And basically the house is filled with a lot of artwork and it's free admission, so you should check it out.
Get a scenic shot.
So now we're at the Maritime Museum, which is right next door to the Queen's house, so very convenient. It's also free admission, so come on. You guys look like twins. We just finished at the Maritime Museum. It's very sunny. And now we're about to walk through Greenwich Park. So the Maritime Museum has a lot of history on trading and such. A lot of ships in there, like replicas of ships, and it gives a lot of the history on what ships went where and what was traded where. If you're coming to the park and you want to go to the Royal Observatory or the planetarium, which is our next stop, be prepared to do some uphill climbing. You can't really tell, but it's pretty steep. Once you get to the top, though, the views are beautiful. Let's see. You can see the O2 there, Canary Wharf, the Queen's House just where we were there. Such a beautiful fall day. So here we have the astronomer Edmund Halley's Meridian line right here on the wall. So here is the Meridian line, which means I can have a foot in the eastern and the western hemisphere. Here's another shot from the lookout over here. You can see the whole river. So here we have Canary Wharf straight ahead with the Old Royal Naval College, the Queen's House, the Maritime Museum Queen's House, where there we have the O2 in North Greenwich. And then over here you have more of central London. I'm scared. Go in. No, if you close it, it will probably show up. Look at that. Oh my god. It's you. No. Oh, whoa. Wait, it won't close enough. So here we have a camera obscura of the Queen's House. So it's coming in right through up there, I guess. You can see that the light comes in there for the camera and then it gets shown in there, and this is what we're seeing. It's really cool. So right next to the Royal Observatory is the planetarium, which would also be a great thing to check out if you're here. So a little bit about the Meridian line. It is 0 degrees longitude, and the reason they have it here is because it was such a big trading with ships with the river being so close by, and they all met in Washington, D.C. to decide that it would be here because it was getting really confusing because there were so many different places that they were saying homed the 0 degrees longitude, because it does go in several different places. So that is like the history of it. It's been here for quite some time now. And so if you're familiar with like Greenwich Meridian time, that's where it comes from. So a little bit, we're taking a break on this bench in the park right now. But I thought I would say a little bit about life in Greenwich. So it's a very family-oriented place. In the park, there's kids running around, a ton of dogs running around. So it's a very good place for young families. older couples maybe, anything like that. There's not like a lot of nightlife here or anything, and so everything we're exploring today is in the main part of Greenwich, but then there's also North Greenwich, which is a peninsula up, and that has the O2, which has a lot of like concerts and more restaurants, kind of more to do in that area and that sort. So after this, we're going to go to the ranger's house, which is in the park as well. I believe there's art inside the ranger's house, but there's also free gardens outside. And you might be familiar with the house from the Netflix show Bridgerton. It's like where the Bridgertons live, where they film it. So here's the rose garden. Obviously it is fall right now, so not much, but it's still very pretty even in the fall. There are a couple of flowers. There's wildflowers. If you're wanting to see the collection in the house, it is closed from October to March, so bear that in mind. So now we're entering the Greenwich Market, which is where we're gonna get some lunch. Usually on the weekends, later in the week, they'll have more than they do. Today's Monday, but we'll see. I'll give you a little food haul. I got some barbecue steamed pork buns and cute little veggie rolls, and then she got some spring steamed prawn dumplings. Sorry, it's loud. So we just came on over to the Cutty Sark here, which was a trade ship between Britain and China. So she lives here now, and you can tour her for, I believe, like 15 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
A good way to remember his wives are
Divorce,
beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. So you can look more into that if you want. The Naval College, and now it is the University of Greenwich. Also, if you're looking for something else to do, they have the painted halls at the Old Royal Naval College, and they're said to be like, what, the 16th chapel of England or something. So that would be really cool to check out if you want something else to do. Also, a great way to get to Greenwich is by the Uber boat. It's like £8, it goes down the river. It's much fancier than riding on the tube or taking a bus.
Wow, look at this. Oh,
It looks so much prettier, doesn't it?
yeah.
Huh?
Size of the island.
Look at the Queen's house in the back.
They should light it up every single year.
It looks beautiful. Here it is. So, we're ending our evening at a pub, as you do here. We're just coming over to the Trafalgar Tavern. Show you right here. Had some hot chocolate, peppermint tea. So we just finished off at the pub. It's really good. I recommend. They also have a like nicer restaurant there too. I actually got a little card here. Forgot. It has been around since 1837 and it was a frequent spot for Charles Dickens and other authors, so it has a lot of history there. And yeah, that concludes our Greenwich day. Let me know if there's another area of London you would like me to explore. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Okay, bye.